Ever think about ditching the whole desk job thing? Like trading it in for something, well, a little more hands-on.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, today's deep dive might just have you grabbing for a hairnet and a pair of those super stylish steel toe boots.
Oh, is that a thing? Steel toe boots? Stylish ones, I mean.
We'll have to research that. But first, we're diving into the world of prepared meat operators.
Really? Prepared meat operators. Okay, so like butchers. I'm intrigued.
Kinda, but not exactly. And to make sure we're serving up all the juicy details, we're slicing into some insights from RoleCatcher.com.
RoleCatcher. Sounds like the perfect place to really sink your teeth into a new career path. Like it.
Yeah.
What do they have to say about this whole prepared meat operator gig?
Okay, so first of all, get this. It's way more than just, cutting meat.
More than meets the eye, huh?
Right, we're talking operating machinery, understanding food
Wait,
science.
food science? For real?
Yeah, imagine like calibrating a brine injection system or using your knowledge of pH levels to make sure those cured sausages are, safe to eat.
That's wild. I never would have thought about it like that.
Yeah.
So it is like a blend of culinary arts and, I don't know, like industrial engineering.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's not even scratching the surface.
Okay, now you've got to tell me more. Like, what does a typical day look like for a prepared meat operator? I need details.
Well, picture this. It's not all just tossing hunks of meat into a grinder, although that's definitely part of it.
Oh, man. I bet that's satisfying, though.
But these folks are responsible for the entire process from the moment those raw ingredients arrive to making sure the final product meets all those, quality and safety standards.
Okay, so it's about precision.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we're talking hairnets and thermometers here.
Oh, yeah. Big time. We're
Yeah.
talking about the folks who make sure your salami and bacon are actually safe to eat.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility.
For sure. And let's not forget the physical demands.
Oh, right, like being on your feet all day.
Exactly. Rollcatcher talks about potentially chilly environments, noisy machinery. It's not for the faint of heart.
Definitely not your average desk job. So we're talking stamina, strong stomach.
Oh, yeah. And an eye for detail.
I'm starting to see the appeal. It's like kind of badass, don't you think?
Totally. And you know me, I'm all about a good career path. Speaking of which, let's dig into what kind of opportunities await those brave souls in the world of prepared meats. So, we've established that prepared meat operators are like the unsung heroes of the culinary world, right? Making sure our sandwiches are stacked with deliciousness.
Definitely unsung for sure. But like, what's the trajectory look like? I mean, can you really move up in the world of meat slicing?
Oh, you would be surprised. This isn't just some dead-end gig. Rollcatcher actually lays out some pretty interesting career stages.
No way. Like what? Do tell.
Well, forget about just getting faster at slicing salami we're talking about, like specializing in certain areas. You could become a sausage-making guru or like a master smoker.
Okay, now we're talking. I'm already picturing the Instagram posts. Artisan smoked meats with like a cool logo and everything.
Right. And it doesn't stop there. You could even move into like management. Imagine overseeing a whole team of meat aficionados.
All right, now that sounds impressive. So it's not all just, about knowing your cuts of meat.
Definitely not. Rollcatcher even mentions stuff like analyzing production data to optimize efficiency, like how much pepperoni can you churn out in an hour.
Talk about high stakes. I bet that takes some serious strategy.
Absolutely. And get this, they even talk about experimenting with new preservation techniques. Like, we're talking next level charcuterie science here.
Whoa, hold up. So you could go from like operating a meat grinder to basically being a food scientist.
Pretty much. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. But let's be real for a second. Landing one of these jobs, that interview process has got to be a little intimidating.
You're telling me I can barely keep my butcher knife cut straight, let alone answer a bunch of tough interview questions.
Well, lucky for us, Rollcatcher has this whole AI-powered toolkit specifically designed to help you, crush those interviews.
AI and meat. Okay, now I'm really interested. Tell me more.
Basically, they use this super smart technology to, analyze actual job descriptions,
Okay.
and then they generate these, super targeted practice questions. So instead of those vague questions like, tell me about your strengths, you're getting grilled on stuff like, what are the FDA regulations for handling cured meats? Or, can you explain the difference between a brisket and a flank steak?
Whoa, those are some seriously meaty questions.
Right, so you're not just walking into an interview blind, you're prepared.
Okay, I'm sold. Sign me up. But let's say I do nail the interview. How do I even find these awesome job opportunities? Is it all like word of mouth in the meat locker?
Thankfully, no. That's where RoleCatcher really comes in handy again. They've basically streamlined the entire job search process.
Get out.
Huh.
Seriously. Like way better than just scrolling through endless job boards.
Oh yeah, we're talking light years beyond.
All right, spill the beans. What's their secret sauce?
So remember how RoleCatcher has that massive database of interview questions?
Yeah, the super meaty ones, right?
Totally. Well, they actually use that same technology to analyze your resume, all your skills and experience.
Okay, that's cool, but what do they do with that?
It's like matchmaking, but for your career. They match you with relevant job openings based on what you've told them you can do.
Oh, wow. So you're not just sending out a resume into the void and hoping for the best.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Plus, get this, they have this plugin thing, the RoleCatcher.capture.
RoleCatcher what now?
RoleCatcher.capture. It's a plugin. So let's say you're, scrolling through LinkedIn.
Right.
Or Indeed, whatever, and you see an interesting listing. You can save it with this plugin, and it goes straight to your RoleCatcher account.
Oh, that's cool. No more like trying to remember where you saw that perfect job posting.
Exactly. But okay, so you found the perfect prepared meat operator position. Does RoleCatcher just throw you in the deep end?
That's what I'm wondering. Do they give you a hairnet and a meat cleaver and just say good luck?
Not at all. They analyze those job descriptions for you, remember?
Right. For the interview question.
Yeah. But they also use it to help you tailor your application. So they'll show you which skills to highlight, how to present yourself. It's like having a personal branding expert, but for the meat industry.
I love it. No more guessing what those hiring managers want to see.
Exactly. And are you ready for, the ultimate job search power move?
Okay, you've got to tell me. Hit me with it.
RoleCatcher actually has this reverse matching system.
Reverse what now?
Reverse matching. So basically, employers can actually search for candidates based on, those skills and experience we talked about.
Whoa, wait, hold up. So the jobs come to you.
Yeah. It's kind of a game changer. I mean, the job market's changed so much even in the last few years, right?
Sure.
And RoleCatcher, I think they're really on the cutting edge of that. It's not just about finding a job, it's about finding the right fit.
100%.
So I've got to say, this deep dive into the world of prepared meat operators, it's been pretty wild, right? Definitely not what I expected.
Who knew there was so much to it?
I know, it's this whole hidden gem of a career path, challenging, hands-on, lots of room to grow.
If you're not afraid of a little hard work, it seems like a pretty solid option. Plus, free meat. I'm sold.
Maybe. But for anyone listening who's ever thought about a career change or just wants to know more about where their food comes from, you've got to check out RoleCatcher.com. It's been a seriously eye-opening resource for us.
Yeah, definitely worth a look.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Until next time.